Hey there, my name is Jose. I am here with the question of the month for June of 2026, and I am here another year proud as an HIV Stops With Me spokesmodel for New York State. Thank you so much for tuning in. Check us out at hivstopswithme.org so you can see all the other spokesmodels that are available this year. We also have countless events that are being presented, and you can also check us out on our social medias on YouTube, so you can be happy to save, subscribe, comment, and we are always happy to hear about what you think, both good and bad. Okay, so let us know how we're doing. So the question of the month goes like this: as a HIV advocate, what mindset must we adopt to effectively move forward as a united community while respecting our individuality and differences? So this question was very challenging, and I actually had to do a little bit of research. And up to this point, I am very grateful to have tools available for me, which are asking questions, searching accurate information that is available to us all, and obviously being grateful for the manager and whoever came up with this question, who gave us a couple of tips to begin with. So thank you so much, Sheldon. After reading and doing a little bit of research and searching some of the previous cases that affected both race, sexual identity, any disparities and things that happened back in that time are somehow still rolling over to our life and our present existence. So as a queer Latino, my Latino culture, my HIV journey, my recovery as a person who dabbled in drugs, as a person who chooses recovery today, my lessons, both learned and still unraveling for me to learn from, and my healing process is so important for me. So with those changes, a person like me or another person who has their own identities can be affected by this. So ultimately, we don't need to be the same to stand together. We can fight for justice. We can stand together shoulder by shoulder, and we can celebrate the differences that make us powerful. Because you're powerful, because I'm powerful in our own individual ways, like I mentioned. You have so many differences that are out there. You have religion, you have demographics, you have people who have been in and out of jail, you have black, you have white, you have people with freckles on their face, right? You have all these differences. But what does that all matter? When we divide things by boroughs, by states, by countries, by if you have HIV or you're negative. It's time to stand up and really dig in and pick up a book, search some resources. This question really allowed me to dig deep into what is very important. If you're unsure about what's happening, the news aren't always the most dependable sources, but you can definitely search a couple of other things out there available to you. if you're interested in learning more about what we're talking about, you can always go down to the website on hivstopswithme.org and subscribe to the newsletter. You can also send a comment and search for my face, Jose, or any of the other spokesmodels. And in the bottom, all the way in the bottom, you can see there's like a place where you can send a message or a comment or whatever. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Let's keep it kind, let's keep it cute, let's keep it peaceful and all that positive vibes, right? I want to add a little bit more, right? So as a person who has battled with self-acceptance and still am, because I feel like that's a ongoing journey for most of us, and as someone who is 33 years old today, I am able to realize that I still have more to learn and still have more to understand about what's happening. So to move effectively forward and stand united as a community, I must understand what community I belong to, but not in a segregated kind of way, but just knowing where I come from, but not being so caught up in the differences. I would be lying to say that there's not a time or a day where I do sometimes just feel so comfortable with my own environment or who I am as a person. And I can sometimes catch myself, making faces at certain things. And I think that that's human. That's human. But with so much of the cause that is happening right now, it's important to understand what we have to do to move forward. And sometimes if you just don't have the courage or that bravery to do anything about it, just joining a group or joining something that you can have a seat and be amongst that group. Attendance is important. And asking questions. So I know that this question was very much on a different direction, but if you are here to just learn more about your HIV or learning more about what resources are available or what is HIV Stops With Me about, listen, these are the kind of questions that we tend to ignore because we're either afraid or we feel like we're just not educated enough. I want to tell you that it doesn't take having to have been from a household that you went to college or you have your GED or you don't have your GED or you never went to high school at all. I think that moving forward, it just means to stand strong, to find that voice that really matters. You don't have to have HIV to be able to stand firmly for this advocacy that we all are here for. So don't doubt yourself. And I also say this to myself, don't doubt yourself, because it happens. It happens to a lot of us. And this is just one thing, one ripple effect that is happening in the world today. So if you're finding yourself in need of support, please visit hivstopswithme.org, where you can find many articles, you can find resources, and you can definitely find support and identification from someone like me or all the other spokesmodels. So please continue to stand tall, be strong, and someone like me who comes from recovery, please, if you're someone who is suffering with substance abuse and you cannot find a way out, it just starts with today. Just for today, do not pick up. Just for today, talk to someone and ask for help. Just for today, tell yourself that you are worthy and tell yourself that you're going to be better tomorrow. I will leave you at that. My name is Jose. I'm a spokesmodel with HIV Stops With Me, and I'm sending you tons of love and a big hug. So, take care. Bye.